I can feel it. Vance Joseph is going to be better in season 2. He's like the opposite of True Detective. Good. I didn't want that greedy, monogamous Kirk Cousins anyway. 84 million guaranteed? I can think of 84 million reasons why Case Keenum is better than Kirk Cousins. Why are all guys named Kirk so religious? Keenum was the case that gave me. Sure, I wanted Vance Joseph fired, but now I think he shouldn't have been. The Chargers, probably the only real competition in the AFC West anyway. The Chiefs don't have a defense. No way Patrick Mahomes is going to carry that team his first year as a starter. Did you see how many interceptions Patrick Mahomes threw in training camp? That's a lot. The Chiefs are stupid if they think a quarterback they drafted is going to be awesome. Ever heard of Trevor Siemian, Paxton Lynch, or Brock Osweiler? You don't just draft a good quarterback anymore. And the Raiders? Oh, come on. Thank you, Jon Gruden. Thank you for trading away Khalil Mack. Dang, Chad Kelly looks pretty good.
That's good, Broncos!
Please, if you're new here, subscribe to this YouTube channel. Also, check it out. I have a brand new sponsor today, and it's MyBookie. MyBookie is an online sports book, and with my promo code, That's Good, or with my link in the description, they will give you a 50% sign-up bonus up to $1,000. You can also do square betting. You know, where you pick a square, and then they assign numbers to your square, and if the team score those points, you win the square. It's my favorite football playoff form of betting. Again, link in the description, promo code That's Good. Gritty win against the Seahawks. 3 touchdowns for Keenum. I don't care about the 3 picks. He'll clean that shit up. It's just nice to have a quarterback who knows how to win again. Royce Freeman could have a chance to win Offensive Rookie of the Year. And that Phillip Lindsay could be a great third down scat back. He's from Colorado. Elway was smart to give Vance Joseph a second chance. Not like he could have hired Mike Shanahan or anything. Close win against the Raiders. I think they might be better than people are giving them credit for. Just 1 pick for Keenum though. That's good. He needs time. He needs time to develop chemistry with his new teammates. Hey, Jon Gruden, you a fan of art? I wouldn't expect Keenum to throw any touchdowns against that Ravens defense. Joe Flacco is to the Ravens what Demaryius Thomas is to the Broncos. Certainty. Sure, they both had their ups and downs, but they will always be there for you in their home stadium wearing their home colors. Nothing will take that away from them. Bradley Chubb got his first sack. What is it, week 3? Doubt we'll see more than 4 or 5 sacks from him this season. Well, Patrick Mahomes looks pretty good. And he threw with his left hand. Can't stop a guy who can throw with his left hand. How do you stop a man who's amphibious? 300 rushing yards to Bilal Powell and Isaiah Crowell. Are they good? Elway should have moved up to 3 to get Darnold. Should have got himself some Darnold. The no-fly zone's dead. Should be called the Mile High Club, because everybody's scoring. 5280? Yeah, that's how many yards the Broncos defense gave up this week. Okay, Todd Gurley rushing for 200 yards, that makes sense. But Isaiah Crowell? That'd be like the little guy, Phillip Lindsay, winning Offensive Rookie of the Year this season. He's from Colorado, you know? Von Miller said they would kick the Cardinals' asses, and they kicked the Cardinals' asses. This is the tipping point. I can feel it. The Broncos are getting back on track, baby. I think Vance Joseph is going to be like The Office. Come season 3, the Broncos will be unstoppable and everybody will love us. It will be our best season. Chad Kelly was arrested and assaulted by a vacuum cleaner? Was he robbing an appliance store at the exact moment artificial intelligence became self-aware? Wait, he was inebriated and dressed up like Woody from Toy Story? Woody getting assaulted by appliances is nothing new. I've been assaulted by a vacuum cleaner as well. Hashtag as well. This was your time to shine, Chad Kelly. You were probably 1 or 2 games away from replacing Case Keenum. He's been a bust. At least we still got Phillip Lindsay. And he has that picture with Spencer Larson. I'll never get tired of seeing that. Well, at least they competed. The Broncos competed. Mahomes may have thrown for 4 touchdowns, but Kareem Hunt did nothing. You know what Kareem Hunt lacks? Is aggression. If anything, that guy needs more aggression. Phillip Lindsay, remember, he asked permission to wear Terrell Davis's number. He was undrafted, too. They really did it. They traded away Demaryius Thomas. His picture was on the stadium. How are they going to remove that permanent signage from the stadium? Emmanuel Sanders is all this offense really needs to succeed. Him and Phillip Lindsay. Phillip Lindsay's from Colorado and he is killing it. Damn. It took Bill O'Brien less than a week to figure out how to get Demaryius Thomas involved in the offense. What are you doing, Musgrave? Probably time to think about firing Vance Joseph again. What happened, Chargers? Forget how to win at home? That's right, you don't have a home. It's the first time homelessness is actually funny. Keenan Allen, you think the Broncos suck? You suck. You lost, idiot. Tell you what, Vance Joseph might be figuring out how to manage the last few minutes of a game. Dang, Phillip Lindsay, he's a baller. He is balling and he is from Colorado. God, he's from Colorado. Phillip Lindsay is so from Colorado. I'm telling you, these players don't give up. They compete every week. That's what I love about them, even though their record isn't great. Nice interception, Roethlisberger. I can see how you would confuse a defensive tackle for a wide receiver if you were blind. What are you playing, poker, Ben? Are you the big blind? The big Ben blind? You big Ben blind? The best part of the win over the Steelers, Broncos still have a playoff chance. Playoff hopes are not dead. Vance Joseph could be earning himself a chance in 2019. I'll tell you what, give up is not in this Broncos team's vocabulary. Neither is the word gasconating, because that's in nobody's vocabulary. And you know who showed up in this game? Phillip Lindsay. He's from Colorado. Yeah, he is. A broken leg for Chris Harris? I would literally cut off my own leg if Chris Harris Jr. could just not break his. I've got a skill saw in the basement. I would cut it off myself. Skill. Something the secondary doesn't have any of without Chris Harris Jr. back there. And I still have some local anesthetic from the Tatum Bell turf toe injury. That's 3 wins in a row. With games coming up against the 49ers, the Browns, and the Raiders, that's 6 wins. Broncos are definitely going to the playoffs. Maybe even without Chris Harris Jr. Emmanuel Sanders tore his Achilles at We're done now. We're done now. Phillip! Undrafted Colorado Lindsay. They're not going to give up. This team's not going to let these injuries take them down. They never give up. What'd I say? They're a bunch of quitters. They quit.
Why haven't they fired Vance? Fire Vance.
How do you not have a game plan for George Kittle? He's the only offensive weapon on the 49ers.
One more good week of practice, and it's all over, Vance. Sorry, but you're gone.
And Kyle Shanahan stopped Phillip Lindsay. Takes a Colorado guy to stop a Colorado guy. That's all I know.
Abram, when are they gonna fire Vance Joseph?
I don't know!
You lose by 1 point to Cleveland for the first time since what year? 72, 90, ugh.
They should have fired Vance.
Phillip Lindsay, Colorado, undrafted. This loss takes the joy away from Phillip Lindsay becoming the first undrafted rookie offensive player to go to the Pro Bowl.
Good job, Vance. When are they gonna fire?
You know what? Just call me when they fire Vance, because I'm not going to watch any more games until they fire Vance. Case Keenum's got to go too. He's so bad, I'm dreaming about Joe Flacco. You make me miss Trevor Siemian. I had a dream about a Joe Flacco. I don't care, give me one of those QBs nobody likes from the draft this year. Maybe you gotta go too, Elway. Elway maybe gotta go too.
I'm sorry, Mr. Elway. I was only kidding.
Could've really used Aqib Talib this year. Will Disley, Isaiah Crowell, Doug Martin. All guys the Broncos made look like MVPs this season. And they're not MVPs. I'm not even gonna watch the Chargers game. I don't care who knows. I'm not gonna watch it. I haven't missed a Broncos game in 10 years. And that was because my brother died on a Sunday. I never forgave him for that. That's what he gets for being a Cowboys fan.
That's not good, Broncos.
Don't hire McCarthy to replace Joseph, but do fire Vance Joseph.
Sick and tired of Vance Joseph.
You got a head coach. I bet he knows how to run the clock, yeah.
I wonder when they're gonna fire Vance. Cheers.
At least I got this. Go Broncos.
I want Vance Joseph to have the time of his life.
He's undrafted Phillip Lindsay from Colorado.
Thanks for watching another episode of That's Good Sports. I really appreciate your continued support here year after year, regardless of whether the Broncos are winning or losing. Seriously, it means a lot that you guys show up, watch the videos every week, no matter what happens. Worst to first happens every year in the NFL. The Broncos aren't even the worst. So, you know, a turnaround could happen.